Welcome back, and tonight we are traveling to the quiet streets of ancient Rome. As you settle into a comfortable position, imagine the warm evening air drifting through stone buildings while the last golden rays of sunlight fade beyond the hills. There is no rush here. We will simply wander through one of history's greatest cities at a gentle pace. The city is slowly becoming quieter. Merchants are closing their small shops after a busy day. The smell of fresh bread still lingers from neighborhood bakeries. A few people carry oil lamps as darkness begins to cover the streets. Soft footsteps echo across smooth stone roads that have served travelers for centuries. Imagine waking up in Rome nearly 2,000 years ago. Your home is simple but comfortable. Sunlight enters through a small window, and the sounds of birds mix with distant conversations outside. Families begin preparing breakfast, often enjoying bread, olives, cheese, and fresh fruit. Water is collected from public fountains that constantly flow through the city. As the morning continues, Rome becomes full of quiet activity. Skilled craftsmen shape wood, metal, and clay into useful objects. Bakers prepare fresh loaves for nearby families. Teachers guide young students through lessons in reading and writing. Everywhere you look, ordinary people are simply living their daily lives. The great markets are filled with colorful fabrics, spices from distant lands, pottery, vegetables, and fruits. Traders greet familiar customers with friendly smiles. Although Rome is a powerful empire, much of everyday life feels peaceful and surprisingly familiar. Large public baths welcome visitors throughout the afternoon. These baths are more than places to wash. Friends meet to talk, relax, and enjoy warm pools. Some people exercise before bathing, while others simply rest in the gentle warmth. The quiet sound of flowing water creates a calming atmosphere. Beyond the busy streets stand impressive temples, tall columns, and beautiful gardens. Birds sing among green trees while fountains gently splash into clear pools. Children play nearby as older citizens sit together sharing stories from long ago. As evening approaches, families return home. Simple meals are prepared using vegetables, bread, fish, beans, and olive oil. Lamps are carefully lit, filling each room with a soft golden glow. Conversations become quieter as another peaceful day comes to an end. Looking upward, the night sky above ancient Rome is filled with countless stars. Without modern lights, the heavens appear brighter than most people today ever experience. Gentle breezes move through narrow streets, carrying the distant sounds of music and quiet conversation. Although Rome is remembered for mighty emperors, famous generals, and grand monuments, it was also home to millions of ordinary people who hoped for peaceful days, healthy families, and restful nights. Dreams that remain familiar even now. As our gentle walk through ancient Rome comes to an end, allow the calm streets, warm lantern light, and peaceful evening sky to remain in your imagination. Let the sounds of history slowly fade into silence, and may this quiet journey guide you toward a deep and restful sleep. Good night. Welcome back to our peaceful journey through ancient Rome. The night has quietly passed, and the first light of dawn gently appears over the distant hills. The city slowly awakens, not with loud noises, but with the soft sounds of birds and the quiet footsteps of early workers beginning another ordinary day. Imagine walking through a narrow stone street as the cool morning air brushes against your face. Small homes line both sides of the road. Wooden doors begin to open, and families prepare for the day ahead. Someone sweeps the entrance of their home, while another carries a basket filled with fresh bread from a nearby bakery. As you continue your slow walk, you arrive at one of Rome's beautiful public fountains. Clear water flows constantly from carefully carved stone. Citizens gather here with clay jars, patiently filling them with fresh water. Friendly greetings are exchanged, and the peaceful rhythm of daily life continues without hurry. Nearby, skilled artisans are opening their workshops. A potter carefully shapes wet clay into bowls and cups. A blacksmith slowly heats iron before gently striking it into useful tools. A tailor patiently stitches simple clothing for local families. Every craft requires time, patience, and steady hands. The streets gradually become busier, yet the atmosphere remains calm. Farmers arrive from the countryside with vegetables, grapes, olives, and fresh herbs. Small carts roll over the stone roads, while merchants politely invite customers to explore their goods. Colorful fabrics from distant lands hang quietly in the morning breeze. Far above the city, birds circle around magnificent temples and public buildings. Marble columns shine softly under the growing sunlight. Although these grand structures impress every visitor, many Romans simply pass by on their way to work, seeing them as a familiar part of everyday life. As midday approaches, the warm Mediterranean sun fills the streets with golden light. Some people pause beneath shaded walkways to escape the heat. Others enjoy simple meals of bread, cheese, fruit, and olives while sitting beside peaceful gardens. Gentle fountains continue to provide cool water for everyone. Children laugh as they play simple games using wooden toys, stones, or small balls. Their joyful voices echo briefly before disappearing into the gentle sounds of the city. Parents watch nearby, sharing quiet conversations with neighbors they have known for many years. Later in the afternoon, many Romans visit the public baths once again. Steam rises slowly from warm pools, while conversations remain calm and respectful. Some visitors read, others exercise lightly, and many simply relax after a long day of work. The baths offer comfort, warmth, and a welcome moment of peace. As the sun slowly begins to set, long shadows stretch across the ancient streets. Shopkeepers close their doors, oil lamps are carefully lit, and the busy city gradually becomes quiet once more. Families gather together for their evening meal, grateful for another peaceful day. Soon, darkness gently covers ancient Rome. Above the rooftops, thousands of bright stars appear one by one. The cool night breeze carries the faint scent of olive trees and distant gardens. Everything grows quieter with each passing moment. Allow yourself to remain in this peaceful city for just a little longer. Imagine the gentle sound of flowing water, the warm glow of lanterns, and the calm rhythm of life that has faded into history. Let these quiet images slowly drift through your mind, bringing comfort, relaxation, and restful sleep. Good night, and until our next peaceful journey through history, sleep well. Welcome back to ancient Rome. The city is now quiet, and the warm glow of oil lamps lights the peaceful streets. A cool evening breeze moves gently through the stone roads. Families have finished their meals and are preparing for sleep. The busy markets are empty, and only the soft sound of flowing water can be heard from nearby fountains. Above the city, countless stars shine brightly. Without modern lights, the night sky looks clear and beautiful. The moon casts a gentle light over the marble buildings and ancient temples. A few guards slowly walk through the silent streets, carrying small lanterns. Everything feels calm, safe, and peaceful. The great city of Rome is finally resting after another long day. Take a slow breath and imagine yourself standing beneath the quiet night sky. Listen to the gentle breeze and the distant sound of water. Allow every thought to fade away as the peaceful world of ancient Rome slowly carries you into a deep and restful sleep. Good night, and sleep well. The morning sun slowly rises over ancient Rome, bringing a gentle golden light to the quiet city. Birds begin to sing as the streets slowly come to life. Bakers prepare fresh bread, and the pleasant aroma drifts through the cool morning air. People leave their homes at an unhurried pace, greeting neighbors with friendly smiles. Merchants carefully arrange fruits, vegetables, and handmade goods in the marketplace. The sound of flowing fountains adds a peaceful rhythm to the morning. Nearby, children laugh as they play simple games, while craftsmen patiently work with wood, clay, and metal. Life moves slowly, filled with ordinary moments that have remained unchanged for generations. As you continue your quiet walk, take a deep breath and enjoy the calm beauty of ancient Rome. Let the peaceful streets, warm sunshine, and gentle sounds help your mind relax, carrying you toward a restful and refreshing sleep. Welcome back to our peaceful walk through ancient Rome. The city is calm, and the morning sun slowly warms the stone streets. Birds sing from nearby trees as another quiet day begins. Small shops open one by one. Bakers place fresh bread on wooden shelves, filling the air with a warm and comforting smell. Farmers arrive with baskets of fruit, vegetables, and olives, greeting familiar faces with friendly smiles. As you continue walking, you pass a beautiful public fountain. Clear water flows gently into a stone basin, where people stop to fill their clay jars. The soft sound of the water creates a peaceful atmosphere that seems to slow time itself. Nearby, skilled craftsmen carefully shape wood, stone, and metal into useful tools and decorations. Every movement is steady and patient. There is no hurry, only quiet dedication to their work. Children laugh as they play simple games in open spaces, while teachers calmly guide their students through reading and writing lessons. Parents watch with quiet pride, enjoying the peaceful rhythm of daily life. You soon reach a small garden surrounded by tall trees. Colorful flowers bloom beside narrow paths, and birds quietly rest among the branches. A gentle breeze carries the fresh scent of herbs and olive trees through the warm air. As the afternoon arrives, many people gather at the public baths to relax after their work. Warm water, peaceful conversations, and the gentle echo of flowing fountains create a feeling of comfort and calm. Slowly, the sun begins to set behind the distant hills. The golden light fades, and oil lamps appear in windows across the city. Families return home, sharing a simple evening meal before another quiet night. Above ancient Rome, the stars begin to fill the sky. The city grows silent, and the cool evening air invites everyone to rest. Take one slow breath, enjoy the peaceful moment, and let the quiet beauty of this ancient world gently carry you into a deep and restful sleep. Good night.
The peaceful morning continues across ancient Rome. Warm sunlight slowly spreads over the rooftops as the city wakes at an unhurried pace. The sound of birds fills the fresh air, and a gentle breeze moves through the narrow stone streets. Merchants carefully prepare their small shops, placing baskets of fruit, olives, bread, and pottery outside for visitors to see. Neighbors greet each other with warm smiles, while children quietly follow their parents through the busy marketplace. In a nearby workshop, a potter slowly shapes soft clay into beautiful bowls and jars. Across the street, a blacksmith patiently works with glowing metal, creating tools that will be used for many years. Every movement is calm, steady, and full of care. As you walk farther, you discover a peaceful garden hidden behind tall stone walls. Colorful flowers bloom beside small pots, and the gentle sound of a fountain fills the quiet space. Birds rest among the trees, while butterflies drift from flower to flower. Soon, you reach one of Rome's famous public baths. Warm water flows into large pools where people come to relax after a long day. Friends share quiet conversations, while others simply enjoy the peaceful atmosphere. Steam rises gently into the air, making everything feel warm and comfortable. As the afternoon slowly fades, the golden sunlight begins to soften. Long shadows stretch across the ancient streets, and shopkeepers prepare to close for the evening. Families return home carrying fresh bread and vegetables for a simple meal together. When night finally arrives, oil lamps glow from every window. The busy city becomes peaceful once again. Above ancient Rome, thousands of stars shine brightly in the clear sky, reminding everyone of the quiet beauty that has watched over this remarkable city for centuries. Take one slow breath. Imagine yourself standing beneath that endless sky, and allow the calm sounds of ancient Rome to gently guide you into a deep, peaceful, and restful sleep. Good night. Welcome back to our peaceful journey through ancient Rome. Find a comfortable position, breathe slowly, and imagine the first light of morning spreading across one of the greatest cities in history. The air is cool, the streets are quiet, and the day is only just beginning. The sun slowly rises above the distant hills, covering the rooftops with a soft golden glow. Birds sing from trees growing in peaceful gardens, while a gentle breeze moves through narrow stone streets. The city wakes little by little, never in a rush, but with a calm rhythm that has been repeated for generations. A baker opens his small shop before sunrise. Fresh bread is placed carefully on wooden shelves, and the warm smell drifts into the quiet street. Nearby, another family prepares olives, cheese, and fruit for breakfast. Smoke rises gently from small kitchens as another ordinary day begins. As you continue your slow walk, you reach a public fountain where fresh water flows day and night. Men, women, and children patiently wait with clay jars, filling them one by one. Friendly greetings are exchanged, and soft conversations blend with the peaceful sound of flowing water. Farther along the road, craftsmen begin their work. A potter shapes soft clay into smooth balls with careful hands. A carpenter quietly cuts wood for tables and chairs. A blacksmith slowly heats iron before shaping it into useful tools. Every movement is steady, patient, and unhurried. The marketplace gradually becomes more active. Farmers arrive with baskets of grapes, figs, vegetables, herbs, and olives collected from nearby fields. Colorful fabrics hang from wooden stalls, gently moving in the morning breeze. Merchants smile as familiar customers stop to browse their goods. Children walk beside their parents, looking with curiosity at every shop. Some carry small baskets, while others laugh quietly with friends. Teachers welcome students to simple classrooms where reading, writing, and numbers are taught with patience and care. As the morning continues, warm sunlight shines across the marble buildings that make Rome so famous. Tall columns stand proudly beside temples and public squares. Although these buildings are magnificent, they have become an ordinary part of daily life for the people who pass them every day. You decide to leave the busy streets for a peaceful garden. Tall trees provide cool shade, colorful flowers bloom beside narrow paths, and birds rest quietly among the branches. A small fountain fills the air with the relaxing sound of flowing water. Here, time seems to move even more slowly. Around midday, many families pause to enjoy a simple meal. Bread, olives, cheese, beans, vegetables, and fresh fruit are shared together. There is no hurry. Friends tell gentle stories while children rest beneath the shade of trees. Later in the afternoon, people begin visiting the famous public baths. Warm pools welcome visitors after a long day of work. Some exercise gently before entering the water, while others simply sit and relax. Soft conversations echo through the stone halls, creating a peaceful and comforting atmosphere. Outside, the streets remain busy but never overwhelming. Horse carts roll slowly over the ancient stones. Travelers arrive from distant villages, bringing news and goods from across the empire. Even with so many people, there is a quiet rhythm that makes the city feel calm. As the afternoon fades, the sunlight becomes softer. Long shadows stretch across the streets as shopkeepers carefully pack away their goods. Bakers sell their final loaves of bread, and farmers begin their journey home. Families gather once again inside their homes. Oil lamps are lit one by one, filling each room with a warm golden light. A simple evening meal is shared, followed by quiet conversation before everyone prepares for rest. Outside, the city slowly becomes silent. The busy marketplace is now empty. The fountains continue to flow, creating a gentle background sound that seems to fill the peaceful night. A cool breeze carries the scent of olive trees through the narrow streets. Above ancient Rome, thousands of bright stars appear across the clear sky. Without modern lights, every star shines brilliantly. The moon rises slowly, covering the marble temples, quiet gardens, and ancient roads with a soft silver glow. Only a few guards remain awake, quietly walking through the sleeping city with small lanterns in their hands. Their footsteps echo gently before disappearing into the silence. Take a slow, deep breath. Imagine yourself standing peacefully beneath the endless night sky, surrounded by the calm beauty of ancient Rome. Listen to the distant fountains, feel the cool evening breeze, and allow every thought to become lighter with each passing moment. As our journey comes to an end, let the peaceful streets, gentle sounds, and warm lantern light remain in your imagination. Leave behind the worries of today and simply enjoy the quiet comfort of this ancient world. May the calm spirit of ancient Rome guide you into a deep, peaceful, and refreshing sleep. Good night, and until our next journey through history, sleep well. Welcome back to our peaceful journey through ancient Rome. Take a slow breath and imagine yourself walking through the quiet streets as the morning sun gently rises above the city. The cool air feels fresh and birds sing from nearby gardens while the first golden light touches the stone buildings. The streets slowly come to life. Bakers place warm bread on wooden shelves, filling the air with a comforting aroma. Farmers arrive with baskets of olives, grapes, and fresh vegetables. Merchants carefully arrange colorful fabrics and pottery, welcoming visitors with friendly smiles. You continue walking toward a peaceful public fountain. Clear water flows endlessly from carved stone, creating a gentle sound that fills the square. People patiently fill their clay jars while exchanging quiet greetings with neighbors. Everything moves at a calm and steady pace. Nearby, skilled craftsmen begin their work. A potter carefully shapes soft clay into beautiful bowls, while a carpenter quietly builds wooden furniture. Across the street, a blacksmith slowly forms glowing iron into useful tools. Their careful movements reflect years of patience and experience. Leaving the marketplace behind, you enter a quiet garden filled with flowers and tall olive trees. A gentle breeze moves through the leaves and birds rest peacefully on the branches. A small fountain bubbles softly in the center, making the garden feel even more relaxing. As the afternoon passes, families gather for simple meals of bread, cheese, olives, and fresh fruit. Children laugh quietly while playing nearby, and older neighbors enjoy peaceful conversations beneath the shade of large trees. Soon the sunlight begins to fade. Long shadows stretch across the ancient streets as shopkeepers close their doors for the evening. One by one, oil lamps are lit inside homes, filling the city with a warm golden glow. The night sky slowly appears above ancient Rome, covered with countless bright stars. A cool breeze drifts through the quiet streets, and only the gentle sound of flowing fountains breaks the silence. The great city rests peacefully after another ordinary day. Take one final deep breath. Imagine the calm streets, the soft lantern light, and the endless stars above you. Let every thought slowly fade away as the peaceful world of ancient Rome gently carries you into a deep and restful sleep. Good night. Welcome back to our peaceful journey through ancient Rome. Find a comfortable place to rest, take a slow breath, and let your thoughts become lighter. Tonight, we will quietly explore another gentle day in one of history's greatest cities. There is no rush, no noise, and nothing to worry about. Only peaceful streets, warm sunlight, and the calm rhythm of everyday life. The first rays of morning slowly appear over the distant hills. Golden sunlight touches the rooftops, marble temples, and narrow stone roads. Birds begin singing from tall trees, while a cool breeze carries the fresh scent of olive groves through the city. Rome wakes slowly, one quiet moment at a time. A local baker unlocks his small shop before sunrise. Fresh loaves of bread are carefully placed on wooden shelves, filling the air with a warm and comforting aroma. Across the street, Another family prepares a simple breakfast of bread, olives, cheese, and sweet figs. Thin trails of smoke rise gently from small kitchens as the peaceful morning begins. You continue your slow walk toward the public fountain. Clear water flows endlessly from beautifully carved stone, creating a soft and relaxing sound. People patiently fill their clay jars while greeting neighbors with kind smiles. Nobody seems to hurry. The city moves with a calm rhythm that feels almost timeless. Nearby, skilled craftsmen begin another day of careful work. A potter slowly shapes soft clay into elegant bowls and jars. A carpenter carefully smooths wooden boards before turning them into tables and chairs. A blacksmith quietly shapes glowing iron into tools that will help farmers and builders throughout the city. Every movement is patient, steady, and full of experience. As the morning continues, the marketplace becomes more lively. Farmers arrive carrying baskets of grapes, apples, herbs, vegetables, and olives from the countryside. Bright fabrics gently move in the breeze, while merchants welcome visitors with friendly voices. Children walk beside their parents, curiously looking at colorful pottery, baskets, and handmade goods. Leaving the busy market behind, you discover a peaceful garden hidden between tall stone walls. Flowers bloom in every direction, and butterflies quietly float through the warm afternoon air. A small fountain stands in the center, its gentle water creating the perfect background for a moment of quiet reflection. Birds rest in the branches above, while the breeze softly moves the leaves. You sit beneath an old olive tree and simply listen. The sound of flowing water, singing birds, and rustling leaves creates a peaceful melody. Time seems to slow down completely. For a few quiet moments, the world feels perfectly calm. As the afternoon passes, many Romans visit the famous public baths. Warm water fills large pools where people relax after their work. Some enjoy quiet conversations with friends, while others simply close their eyes and enjoy the peaceful atmosphere. Steam slowly rises into the air, making everything feel warm, calm, and comfortable. The golden afternoon light slowly begins to fade. Long shadows stretch across the stone streets as merchants carefully close their shops. Families carry fresh bread and vegetables home for the evening meal. The city becomes quieter with every passing minute. One by one, oil lamps begin glowing inside homes across Rome. Their warm light shines through open windows, giving the streets a soft golden color. Families gather around simple meals, sharing gentle conversations before preparing for another peaceful night. Soon darkness covers the city. The marketplace becomes silent, and only the steady sound of flowing fountains remains. Above ancient Rome, thousands of stars shine brightly across the clear night sky. Without modern lights, every constellation appears brilliant and easy to see. A cool evening breeze drifts through the quiet streets, carrying the scent of olive trees and fresh herbs. Only a few guards remain awake, walking slowly with small lanterns that softly illuminate the ancient roads. Take one slow breath. Imagine yourself standing beneath the endless stars, surrounded by the peaceful beauty of ancient Rome. Feel the cool night air, listen to the gentle fountains, and allow every thought to quietly drift away. As our gentle journey comes to an end, let the calm streets, warm lanterns, and peaceful night remain in your imagination. May the quiet spirit of ancient Rome bring comfort, relaxation, and a deep, restful sleep. Good night and sleep peacefully. Welcome back to our peaceful journey through ancient Rome. Find a comfortable place to rest, close your eyes if you wish, and take a slow, gentle breath. Tonight, we will leave the modern world behind and quietly explore another calm day in one of history's greatest cities. There is no hurry here. Every street, every garden, and every gentle sound invites you to relax. The first light of dawn slowly rises above the distant hills. Warm sunlight spreads across marble temples, quiet homes, and ancient stone roads. Birds begin their morning songs, while a cool breeze carries the fresh scent of olive trees through the city. Rome slowly awakens, one peaceful moment at a time. A baker unlocks his small wooden shop before sunrise. Fresh loaves of bread are carefully placed on shelves, filling the air with a warm and comforting aroma. Across the street, another family prepares a simple breakfast of bread, cheese, olives, and sweet figs. Smoke gently rises from small kitchens as the city begins another ordinary day. You continue your walk toward a beautiful public fountain. Crystal clear water flows from carved stone into a large basin below. Citizens patiently wait with clay jars, collecting fresh water for their homes. They greet one another with kind smiles and quiet voices. The gentle sound of flowing water fills the square with peace. Nearby, craftsmen begin their work. A potter carefully shapes soft clay into bowls and jars. A carpenter smooths wooden boards before building strong furniture. A blacksmith patiently shapes glowing iron into useful tools. Every movement is slow, careful, and filled with experience. As the morning continues, the marketplace becomes lively. Farmers arrive with baskets of grapes, apples, vegetables, herbs, and olives. Merchants arrange colorful fabrics that gently move in the morning breeze. Children walk beside their parents, curiously looking at handmade pottery and woven baskets while friendly voices fill the air. Leaving the marketplace behind, you discover a quiet garden hidden among the busy streets. Tall trees provide cool shade, while colorful flowers bloom beside narrow pathways. Butterflies drift from flower to flower, and birds rest peacefully in the branches above. A small fountain quietly bubbles in the center, creating a relaxing melody that seems to slow the passing of time. You find a stone bench beneath an old olive tree. Sitting quietly, you listen to birds singing, leaves moving in the breeze, and water gently flowing nearby. The peaceful sounds blend together into a calm rhythm that washes away every worry. As the afternoon arrives, many Romans visit the public baths. Warm pools offer comfort after a day's work. Some visitors enjoy quiet conversations with friends, while others simply rest in peaceful silence. Steam rises gently into the air, making everything feel warm, calm, and relaxing. Outside, the afternoon sunlight slowly becomes softer. Long shadows stretch across temples, gardens, and ancient streets. Shopkeepers begin closing their wooden doors, while families carry fresh bread and vegetables home for the evening meal. Soon oil lamps begin glowing inside homes throughout the city. Their warm golden light shines softly through windows, giving every street a peaceful feeling. Families gather together, enjoying simple food and quiet conversation before the day comes to an end. Night slowly settles over ancient Rome. The marketplace becomes silent, leaving only the gentle sound of flowing fountains. A cool evening breeze moves through the empty streets, carrying the fresh scent of flowers and olive trees. Above the city, thousands of bright stars fill the sky. Without modern lights, every constellation shines clearly across the heavens. The moon rises slowly, covering the marble buildings and quiet gardens with soft silver light. Only a few guards remain awake, walking peacefully with small lanterns in their hands. Their footsteps echo gently along the ancient stone roads before disappearing into the stillness of the night. Take one slow breath. Imagine yourself standing beneath the endless stars, surrounded by peaceful streets, gentle fountains, and warm lantern light. Let every thought become lighter. Allow the calm beauty of ancient Rome to quietly guide you toward deep, peaceful, and restful sleep. Good night, and may your dreams be as peaceful as the ancient city resting beneath the stars. The evening grows quiet in ancient Rome. A cool breeze moves gently through the empty stone streets as oil lamps glow warmly in the windows of nearby homes. The busy marketplace has closed for the day. Only the soft sound of a fountain can be heard, flowing peacefully beneath the stars. Families rest inside their homes, sharing simple meals before preparing for sleep. The city becomes calmer with every passing moment. Above, the clear night sky is filled with countless bright stars, The moon shines softly over the ancient temples and quiet gardens. Take a slow, deep breath. Imagine yourself standing in this peaceful place, surrounded by gentle silence. Let every worry drift away as ancient Rome slowly guides you into a deep and restful sleep. Good night. Welcome back to our peaceful journey through ancient Rome. Tonight, we will wander through the quiet streets of one of the greatest cities in history. There is no hurry, no noise, and nothing to disturb your peaceful evening. Simply relax, breathe slowly, and allow your imagination to carry you back nearly 2,000 years. The first light of dawn slowly appears over the distant hills. Warm sunlight gently touches the marble temples, stone roads, and quiet homes. Birds begin singing in the gardens, while a cool breeze drifts through the narrow streets. The city slowly wakes, one peaceful moment at a time. A baker opens his wooden shop before sunrise. Fresh bread fills the air with a comforting aroma. Nearby, families prepare a simple breakfast of bread, olives, cheese, honey, and fresh fruit. Smoke rises gently from small kitchens as another calm day begins. You walk through the peaceful streets toward a public fountain. Clear water flows from carved stone into a large basin below. Citizens patiently fill their clay jars, greeting one another with friendly smiles. The sound of flowing water creates a calm rhythm that seems to slow the passing of time. Nearby, skilled craftsmen begin their work. A potter carefully shapes soft clay into beautiful bowls and jars. A carpenter smooths wooden boards before turning them into strong furniture. A blacksmith patiently shapes glowing iron into useful tools. Every movement is slow, careful, and practiced through many years of experience. As the morning continues, the marketplace becomes more active. Farmers arrive with baskets of grapes, figs, apples, vegetables, herbs, and olives. Bright fabrics hang from wooden stalls and gently move in the morning breeze. Children walk beside their parents, curiously looking at handmade pottery and colorful baskets. Leaving the market behind, you discover a peaceful garden surrounded by tall trees and blooming flowers. Butterflies drift quietly through the warm air while birds rest among the branches. A small fountain bubbles softly in the center of the garden, creating a gentle melody that fills the peaceful space. You sit beneath an old olive tree and simply listen. The breeze moves softly through the leaves. Birds continue singing while the fountain quietly flows nearby. For a few peaceful moments, the busy world seems very far away. As midday arrives, families gather together for simple meals. Fresh bread, olives, vegetables, cheese, fruit, and olive oil are shared around wooden tables. Quiet conversations and gentle laughter fill the warm afternoon. Later, many Romans visit the public baths. Warm pools provide comfort after a long day's work. Some enjoy peaceful conversations, while others simply relax beside the water. Steam rises slowly into the air, making everything feel calm and welcoming. The afternoon slowly turns to evening. Long shadows stretch across the ancient streets as merchants close their shops and families return home. Oil lamps begin glowing inside windows, giving the city a warm golden light. Soon darkness gently covers ancient Rome. The marketplace grows silent, leaving only the peaceful sound of flowing fountains. A cool evening breeze carries the scent of olive trees and flowers through the quiet streets. Above the city, thousands of stars shine brightly across the clear night sky. Without modern lights, every constellation is easy to see. The moon slowly rises above the temples and gardens, covering the ancient city with soft silver light. Only a few guards remain awake, quietly walking through the peaceful streets with small lanterns in their hands. Their footsteps gently echo against the stone roads before disappearing into the silence. Take one slow, deep breath. Imagine yourself standing beneath the endless stars, surrounded by peaceful streets, gentle fountains, warm lanterns, and cool night air. Allow every thought to become lighter. Let every worry quietly fade away. As our journey through ancient Rome comes to an end, Keep the peaceful sounds, warm light, and quiet beauty of this ancient city in your mind. May they gently guide you into a deep, calm, and restful sleep. Good night, and thank you for joining this peaceful walk through history.